Welcome to another episode of Racing to Learn. We are a nonprofit that uses radio control to get kids excited about math and science. On our bench we've got the Baseltek NX2, also known as the HSP Grampus. Now this truck is a pretty fantastic bargain, at least at the time of this. Well, we got ours for $79 on sale online at monoprice.com. The price has since gone up to I think its normal price is $110, but it fluctuates, and they always have these sales and coupons going on. So it's actually manufactured by HSP, and HSP is one of the OEMs, original equipment manufacturers for a lot of other RC companies. So you get a 1/10 scale brushless 2-wheel drive monster truck. There's the body over there, but you get this for $110, or we got ours for $79, which is a pretty fantastic deal. It's got a hobby wing, 50 amp ESC. The servo is pretty lackluster, but the electronics are fly sky, even though it's unlabeled here. But pretty fantastic bargain. It isn't without its drawbacks here. You can see we've lost this dog bone popped out in our last run, and we've had this happen a couple times. Basically the fix for that is to, it pops out because it's not, it's kind of too far out in that differential output. So one of the common fixes is to use fuel tubing, which we did on the other side, and the other side has stayed in. Now, if only I could find that fuel tubing. But actually, I'm not sure about the fuel tubing, because the fuel tubing actually pushes it out more. It kind of the real benefit is if you could put fuel tubing on this side, but it's got a universal joint, not a dog bone. As I'll show you guys really soon here. But the quickest way is to just pop out the upper link here and then pop the dog bone in, but you want to solve the root problem here, which is this dog bone just being too far out in this joint. So we had put, I'm not sure if it was on this side, I'd have to go back to one of our previous videos where we put a Teflon washer on this side to kind of bring it further into the dog bone there. So I'm going to check if we did that on this truck. Just go ahead and pop off the hex. There's the drive pin there. And we did put a washer on this side. If my eyes, yeah, so you can see this washer in here. So maybe we'll try another washer and see if that helps. Again, the whole point is to just bring this dog bone further into that drive cup. So let's try 2 washers. The side, so on the other side where we were doing an experiment here, we put the fuel tubing, just this really small piece there, into the drive cup on this side, and this side hasn't popped out, and it might just be due to circumstance. We just the suspension just extended on this right side off of a jump, and the dog bone popped out there. But we're gonna continue experimenting. If this right side dog bone drops out again, we'll try a piece of fuel tubing in addition to one of these washers here. I'm just gonna get it out the bag. These are just off of a Traxxas 2-wheel drive. They're Teflon coated. You don't need a Teflon coated washer. This is just what we have on hand here. I forgot the exact dimensions off of this. I could probably get a caliper over here. Caliper. All right. So this washer has, the important thing is the inner diameter, but outer diameter of 8 millimeters. Inner diameter of 6 millimeters, and the thickness in this is, it's smaller than my caliper can measure, but let's stack 2 of these here, and I'm guessing it's going to probably be about a millimeter here with 2 of them stacked. Yep, millimeter, a little bit over. So we'll see if this does the trick here. If this dog bone pops out again, we know that we've got to go with something thicker, or we're going to try that fuel line, you know, that nitro fuel line tubing here. So just line this up. Now, other than this, it's other than the dog bones popping out, we haven't had any issues with this truck. We haven't broken anything. The electronics have held up. You know, again, you're getting a brushless system in here for, you know, 110 bucks if you're paying you know, regular price. It's a pretty fantastic bargain. Actually, this truck I failed to mention earlier in this video, but we mentioned it in other videos before. It's actually the same as, or, you know, pretty identical to the Helion Conquest, right, that you can get at your local hobby town. So the benefit of that is you can get replacement parts at your local hobby town if you have one. We've got one right near us. That's our local hobby shop. So it's really nice being able to get replacement parts there. And you're getting brushless power. I mean, the speed control and the motor alone, that's worth at least $40 to $50. Right? If you've seen our other videos on, you know, even if you buy a budget system off of eBay like this, you know, like the OC Day 60 amp or the Ghoul RC that we run in our ECX Ruckus, you're going to be paying, oh, we're going to actually do something else here. You're going to be paying at least, you know, $40, $50 for a brushless combo, even if you get a streaming deal on it. So another thing we're going to do on this truck is actually we're going to put, we're running these ECX Ruckus Speed Tread Shootout MT tires, but they rub against that body over there when you mount it. The stock tires on this truck, that's another thing, is that they're absolutely horrible. They don't even have foams in them, probably due to cost, but yeah, they're pretty bad. So we are, since, you know, we need a little more offset, right? So we're going to use these extenders here. And I'll break out my calipers again. I'm not sure what brand these are, but, you know, basically you're getting an extra 20 millimeters of offset. So let's try these on. You know, these come in 3 pieces. There's a 17 mil adapter. We're not going to use that. Actually, will these even work if we don't use that 17 mil adapter? Because we definitely don't have 17 millimeter tires on here. 17 millimeter hexes on the tires, that is. So the pin works well. That side works well. Let's go ahead and put, oh yeah, so we're going to have to put some thread lock on this first over here, and then it comes with this long kind of special recessed screw with a thread on the inside there. So let's do this. See this here. We're gonna have to just put it vertically. This screw isn't fitting through the hole in the tire here. It's yeah, this isn't gonna work. So we'll put on our Ruckus tires as we had on before. basically this is too large in diameter to fill, to go through the hole in the wheel and tire there, or the wheel. So we'll go ahead and pop this on. If we want to run hex extenders, we're going to have to buy something, or buy another hex extender, because we could drill out these wheels and tires, but then it would we wouldn't be able to use them on any other truck. So we'll see how 2 washers works on the truck here. Just tighten down our hex. And I think I tightened down that hex a little too much. Spinning freely. Alright, well thanks again for watching. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.